Pressure is mounting on Libyan General Khalifa Haftar to stop his advance on the capital, Tripoli. Forces loyal to the general carried out an airstrike on Tripoli's only functioning airport on Monday. Reports say the strike hit a runway without causing casualties. Haftar is trying to seize Tripoli from the UN-backed government there. Thousands have fled the fighting. So who is General Haftar and why has he started this offensive? We have this report.
The overthrow of Colonel Gaddafi in 2011 plunged Libya into chaos. For 4 decades, he had ruled the country with an iron hand, holding together Libya's disparate groups, including some 140 tribes and clans. His death left a power vacuum. The government in the capital has limited power, even though it's recognised by much of the international community. It's rivalled by a parallel government in the eastern city of Tobruk. Both administrations have parliaments and armed forces. Adding to the chaos, various militias are also fighting for their own regional interests. Military commander Khalifa Haftar, who's leading the current attack on Tripoli, is loyal to the administration in Tobruk. He took part in the 2011 uprising against Gaddafi and then initially disappeared from the scene. But in 2014, he returned, taking fighters to the city of Benghazi. They defeated al-Qaeda-linked militants who were effectively controlling the city and much of the region. The operation took nearly 2 years. It won Haftar widespread credit in eastern Libya and some recognition abroad too. But he didn't stop there. After consolidating his hold on the east, he swept through the oil-rich south of the country earlier this year. And now he's turned his focus on the capital. Haftar has backing from Russia and Egypt. His supporters see him as the best hope of unifying Libya under one government, while his opponents fear he would be another dictator like Colonel Gaddafi.
Now, despite media reports that Russia has sent troops to Libya, Moscow has so far denied supporting Haftar and his forces in their offensive on the capital, Tripoli. For more on this, I'm joined by Dr. Leonard Isaev. He's an expert on international relations at the Higher School of Economics in Moscow. Welcome to you. Now, how credible are reports that Russia has troops in Libya, and what role are they playing in this latest battle for the control of Tripoli?
Hello, good afternoon. Till now I didn't see any proof evidence regarding the Russian troops in Libya. But I guess we can say about Russian, first of all, about Russian instructors in Egypt and Libya. We can talk about the strong cooperation on Libyan issue with Egyptians. And on the Egyptian military basis. And I guess we can talk about the Russian private military campaigns in Libya. But I'm not sure that the role of Russia and the role of Russian private military campaigns and Russian instructors was so high if we are talking about this battle on Tripoli. So I guess mostly Russia interested in dialogue and in conference on Libya and in cooperation with all political parties in Libya.
So Dr. Isaev, you're suggesting that Russia has no boots on the ground, but it is offering military support and cooperation to General Haftar. What are Russia's strategic aims in that region?
You know, if you're talking about the Russian interest in the Middle East, so it should be clear that we haven't got any real strategic long-term goals in this region. I guess in Libya and also in Syria, we have two main goals, and the first one, we would like to use Syria and Libya, of course, at the bargaining chip with our negotiations with the West. And it should be clear that this is our main, I guess, reason in Libya to use the Libyan issue in our negotiations with Rome and Paris. And the second one, we would like to use our presence in the Middle East in our relations with the Gulf countries. So these two reasons for us, two main reasons for us. I don't believe that we have any other strategic and long-term interest in the Middle East, North Africa.
Right, international analyst Dr. Leonard Isaev in Moscow. Thank you very much for your assessment.
Thank you.